Hello everybody and welcome back to Onesies. Today I have something new for you. Well, the game's not new, but something different. We're playing a 3DS game today, which is the first one I've done on this channel. And in this case, it's Pocket Card Jockey. So a couple of months ago, they announced that Nintendo was going to be shutting down the 3DS shop, right? Where you can no longer buy things on it. And so I pulled out my 3DS, which I hadn't played in a while, got on the store, and looked through it a bit to see if there was anything I wanted to get. And I saw Pocket Card Jockey, and I remembered, oh yeah, back in 2016, I saw like a preview or an announcement that this game was coming out, and I thought it looked good. I wanted to try it out. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and let me tell you, this game is so good. I got addicted to it for like a month straight. I couldn't put it down, and so I have to tell people about it. I have to show you this, okay? It's 6 years old now. I got into it really late. And soon you won't be able to buy it on there anymore. But it's unlike anything I've seen, and I need to show you, okay? This game was made by Game Freak. You might have heard of them. You might know them for a little game called Pokemon. And this is one of their later masterpieces. I really hope that they make a sequel or put something on Switch, because I think people need to have this game. But anyway, enough of me gushing about it. Let's actually get in there. As you might surmise, this is a horse racing game. It is also a card game. Golf Solitaire is what we're looking at. You raise racehorses, and you race them by playing Golf Solitaire. So, I've just started a new horse. I'm at the beginning of this game. I've just started a new horse, which I've named Chunk Light Tuna. So Chunk Light is going to do a debut race, and then after they debut, you go through other various horse races trying to win trophies and so on. So, I guess I should talk about this because we've never done it before. The screen you see on the left is the top screen, and then the one on the right is the bottom touch screen. So I'm going to be playing down here on the bottom while stuff happens on the top. So, debut race for Chunk Light Tuna. Here we go. You can see all the other horses we're going to be racing against. And this game is really weird. It's probably not going to make sense at first. I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. But you kind of just have to do it for yourself to understand it. Let's begin. Hold on. Take that. And the race begins. Lots of stuff is happening. I have to play around in solitaire here, and then we will start then I'll talk about what's actually happening. So first of all, Golf Solitaire. It is a, you pick a card, and then you have to go, either up or down by one step. In this first round, it looks like I don't have a timer, so I can actually take some time. So we can do something like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's no other matches we can make. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's gonna give me some tutorials. I know how it works, okay? Okay, so since there's nothing that, there's no 8s or 6s out, I have to draw from the deck. And we keep going, and you try to get through all these cards before the deck runs out. So we got an ace. We can go ace 2, then back to ace, then back to 2. Draw another one, nothing there. Queen. Jack, 10, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, Jack, 2, Ace, 2, King, Queen, King, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Let's see here. I don't need an 8. Need something else. Queen, Jack, 10. Now I could use an 8. 8, 7, 8, 7. And I just need something that touches a 3. Like a 2. Or a 4. There we go. Got it. Alright, so this is probably looks really confusing, which I understand. Let me explain. So first of all, when the race starts, you do a really short round of solitaire. And basically, the faster you get to the third line, the better. So I tried to cut through the cards to get to the start line as quickly as possible. That gives us a better position. Now, looking here, on the top screen, on your left, you'll see, first of all, in the top right of that screen, that's the course map. We are where the yellow arrow is. And over this next round, we're going to head into where the red circle is. So we're heading into a turn next. You can see my horse there in the middle. That's Chunk Light Tuna. You can see the other horses around us. The fire icon is how much energy they have, you know, how pumped they are to race. And then the heart icon and the heart cards that are flashing show my stamina. Basically, if you run out of stamina or if you have low stamina, then at the end of the race, your horse is going to get tired. Even if they're excited, even if they're pumped up, they're going to run out of energy and probably not do well. So you want to get lots of energy and keep your stamina up as much as possible. Now, in that last round of solitaire, since I finished the entire board, we got no stamina loss, which is great. That means we're going to keep our energy going into this next round. Now let's look at the bottom screen on your right. You can see the number 1 that's flashing in the square. That's where Chunk Light Tuna is. And we want to get a good position for this next round. This is a lot. As I'm explaining this, I'm like, wow, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, so if you look at the grass that we're running over, right? There's like a thin white line, and then there's like a zone that's a little bigger, and then a zone that's bigger than that, right? We're right here in Comfort Zone 2. If we get into Comfort Zone 3, which is the whitest line, like so, we will gain more energy as we run, right? So you wanna try and be in your comfort zone, but it also makes the solitaire harder. So you have to kind of balance that. Do I want lots of energy, or do I want an easy round of solitaire so that I can keep my stamina up, right? Now, also, if you look at the top of the bottom screen, you can see the comfort zone is going to move to the left a lot. So let's move Chunk Light Tuna over here, hoping that the comfort zone moves to the left and gets us in a good position. And finally, I'm going to use my extra energy here on the giddy up button, as they call it, to give myself some more fire. All right, this is the move we're going to do. Let's do it. We hit OK, and now we will move where we told Chunk Light Tuna to move. You can see the comfort zones moving around as the other horses change position. And we landed in level 3. That's good. Now we've entered the final turn. It's also peak time. God, there's a lot of things going on. Let's just play solitaire. Again, no timer. That's good. So final turn just means that this is the last round of solitaire before the home stretch. Peak time is something that pops up every once in a while, and basically for every card that we clear, we're going to get more energy, so that's good. But after peak time, if this wasn't during the final turn, if we got peak time earlier in the race, after peak time, it's easier for your horse to get tired. Does this make any sense? I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, wow, this makes 0 sense. Don't worry about it. It'll make sense eventually, or it won't. Let's do some solitaire. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. Ace, king, queen. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. In my head, I was like, oh yeah, I can explain it. I understand how this game works, but then saying it out loud, I'm just like, wow. This is confusing. But you know what? Once you get it, it is great. It's so cool. Jack 10, Jack 10, 9. Let's see here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. King, ace, king. 9. Jack. I need 6, 5, 4. There, I didn't get all the cards. The cards that we missed brought my horse's mood down a little bit, which is what he's talking about right now. But that's okay. Right, yeah, if your horse's mood gets too bad, then it turns runaway, and it will just like go crazy and run down the track and get really tired. So you want to keep your horse in a good mood, complete your solitaire, keep your stamina up. This is the last stretch, so we want to be the comfort zone's not going to move around, so I just want to stick right where I am here in the level 3 zone. We'll turn the rest of our unity into energy. And then in a turn, you can see the squiggly red and orange and yellow lines going. If you run your horse on the outside of a turn, they can get a lot more tired, because of course they're running a further distance. This should be fine though. We'll get lots of energy right here. And then we'll hit the home stretch and we'll try and win this race. We got 211 energy. Oh yeah, it's looking good. We're on fire. Yeah, that's a lot of enthusiasm. Look at those horses, they're so cute. That's what caught my eye in the first place. All right, home stretch. Our horse tries to run as fast as they can. We can use our heart cards to give it a little boost if we need to, and otherwise we can move up and down to get it out of the way of other horses. We're gonna win this easily. It's our debut race, which are usually pretty easy. We got a lot of energy. Powerful legs. There we go. All right, we beat Bullet Seed and Devil Legs. I love horse names, they're so funny. There we go. Now, cards and stamina that you kept from the race, they can make your horse level up. Your horse can learn some skills depending on what you get. And you just try and get them as good as you can before they have to retire, which I think is after like 2 years of racing. Mr. Maikawa, he's kind of like your manager. We got some money you can spend at the shop. Here's the guy that owns Chunk Light Tuna. Mr. Blingman. Ha ha ha! So you're Oh My Spy. Good job, kiddo. Look at my gold teeth. You idiot, Mr. Blingman owns Chunk Light Tuna. Guz Blingman. Yeah, so there's a couple different owners and you race their horses. The story's not super deep, but it's kind of funny. They're talking about Mr. Blingman. We won the debut race. Yep, and as you win, other horse owners will come and be like, you should race my horse. Next race for Chunk Light Tuna is Field Valley Stakes. All right, let's do one more. Now that you've seen it all in action and have been thoroughly confused, I'll show you what's up. Here's the calendar, so you can see, depending on how well you do on the races, you can move to more prestigious races or less prestigious. So for instance, Field Valley's next. If we don't do very well, we will do Eternity Stakes. But if we happen to win Field Valley, we could go up to the Phillies Championship, which is a bigger trophy, but the horses are going to be harder. Let's do one more. Maybe you'll understand what I'm doing this time. Okay, so looking up at the horses on the top screen there, our speed is not the best in the field. It's not terrible. Our stamina is pretty good, but still not the best. So we're gonna have to do well on the solitaire to pull this one out. All right, here we go. We want to do this round as fast as possible. 6, 5, 4, go. The start line cards also have little blue dots on them, and the more blue dots you get, the more unity power you start with. But in that case, the best card, I couldn't get to it very easily, so I just went for a fast one instead. Now we have a timer, so I have to finish the solitaire round before that horse reaches the end there on the bottom. So let's begin. I do not really have a good start here. No, I really don't. Six, 7, 6, 7, 8. Queen, king, ace, king, queen. 7, 8. And yeah, by getting a lot of cards in a row, we make our horse mood go up. Blue is the best mood. But of course, we don't want to leave a lot of cards behind when we run out of cards to draw from. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Ace 2. Okay, need 9, 10, 9, 10, 5, 6, 5, 8. Queen, Jack. Need... Nope. Needed a 6 or a 9 there. That's okay. All right, let's look forward, because these cards are also going to be coming down the track. Horseshoe cards might earn you some experience for your horse, and light bulbs will help you learn skills. We're also moving into a turn, so I want to keep close to the bottom. And the comfort zone's going to move left. So let's move a little bit to the left, stay low, stay in the path of these light bulb cards, and hopefully we'll get some. And then we will giddy up the rest of this energy. There we go. What a crazy game. That's why I like it so much. Now, of course, the cards get blocked by all the other horses. They're always in my way. The final turn. All right, we got peak time again. Nice. That is random. So we got these fire cards. Now, these races have been pretty short, but when you get into longer races, you have to do like 5 rounds of solitaire before the final turn, and all the horses are exhausted. It gets pretty crazy. Let's do Jack, Queen, Jack, Queen. 7, 8, 9, 10. Need something else. 4, 3, 2, ace, 2, ace, king, ace, 6, 5, 6, 5. Trying to keep all the lines as even as possible. So if you get down to one line, then it's really hard to, like one long line, and you've taken care of the rest of the cards, it's really hard to get through it. So we want to keep lots of options open here. Ace, king, queen, king, queen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 7. 7, 6. 2, 3, 2. All right, it's looking pretty good. I just need an ace or a queen. Nope. That's okay. We've still got lots of stamina, and we've got lots of energy. I'm gonna try and move out of the way of these horses, but still not be in the red here. Try and get out of the way, get lots of energy. Let's go. Good. The big fire background is a good sign for high enthusiasm. Let's go, Chunk Light. All right, we've got good speed. We should have enough stamina, I think. Yeah, we should be fine. Powerful legs. Yes. He's a champion. There we go. Yeah, we didn't pick up any cards because those horses blocked them. But we hit level 2. Get a little faster, more stamina. And yeah, the skills aren't anything crazy. It's not like, oh, your horse gets a rocket launcher or anything like that. But it can be like, you know, oh, if your horse is right behind another horse, they get, you know, lots of energy because they like trailing behind someone, or, you know, being in the front, that sort of stuff. Or maybe they, you know, keep their stamina from doing certain things. Got some more money. Excellent. That's 2 wins in a row. We can try for the G1. Yep. probably not going to win that race, to be honest. Hey, there's Chirp. She runs the store. You can use that money to buy some things to help you in your races. So that's about it. You know, you take a horse, you do races just like that over a couple of years till they need to retire, then they go to your farm. And yes, there is horse breeding. You can take 2 of your race horses, make some baby horses, and try and breed the ultimate racehorse. So that's about it for Pocket Card Jockey. I hope that I explained it in a way that made any sort of sense. Now that I've actually tried to explain how the game works out loud, I realize how ridiculous it is, but, you know, sometimes that's why I like games. By the time you're watching this video, it may be the case that the 3DS shop is no longer operational and you can't get it on there. You might be able to find an alternative way to play it. But whatever you do, I do highly recommend Pocket Card Jockey. It's super fun, even if it's confusing at first. Like I said, it's really addictive. I couldn't put it down for a long time. And I hope they make another one. If you do have any questions, imagine that. Leave them in the comments and I will try to accommodate you. But that's all for today. I will see you guys next time.